Hello everyone, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So it's just a quick video today, guys. I'm coming on to do a flip through of this autumn journal that we've been working on. I do apologise, but I finished it off camera only because there's a lot of work being done in the grounds where I live, and it's just far too noisy in the day to be videoing in that, and by the time it comes to an evening I'm just too tired to video, and I didn't want to just leave it sat on the shelf. So I thought we've done quite a lot of it together. I'll finish it off camera and then do a flip through. I'm not sure how many videos I'll have upcoming just at the moment until all this work's done. It's just so noisy. Yeah, so I do apologise, guys. I hope you don't mind, but I just didn't want it just to sit there unfinished, and if I'd have just put it to one side I would have never got it back out again. So I thought I'll just get it finished. So it's just a one signature journal. It's elastic binding. It is fabric cover, this autumnal fabric. It measures 7¼ by almost 10 inches. Yeah, and as you can see on the front, I've just put this big pocket. I've just done some collage, got some scruffy stitching, we've got some pom-pom trim. It's tied with this autumnal ribbon, and then we made this big tag. It's a no digital journal, guys, this one. I've not used any digitals at all. I love that tag, and that just sits in there. I love this journal actually. I don't really want to part with it, but I don't need another journal. So yeah, but it's one of my favourites, this one. I don't know why, I just like it. So as we turn over, we've got fabric on the inside cover as well. I've left all the threads hanging. If it's not your thing, you can cut them off. And I made this fabric tag out of felt, just some die cuts, and then we've got a little mushroom charm on there. This is just a card that I had in my stash. I've just made it a writing spot, just some washi tape, a little sticker. Here we've got some organza. I've made a little flip up and you can write on here, just a little sticker. There's lots of stitching in this journal, a lot of stitching. And then as we turn over, we made this faux file folder. It's got two little pockets and it's got tags on the front, and then I've just paper clip. Everything's paper clip, so you can take it out, move it around. Same with the elastic binding. I've put some of this eyelash trim, I think it's called, on the paper clip, so yeah, you can move bits around. This is just a piece of painter's paper, just like the noise. I've just put some washi tape down, left it as a writing spot really for you. And then here we've got some pockets, and again we've just got some little tags. I don't know what it is, I just like this journal. I think I like all the colours and I like the no digitals as well. I made this big tag, again paper clipped. That was just got all my new inks out and my stamps, and we did some stamping on there. And then we've just got a writing coffee dyed page, stitching, just a little sticker, and the same on the back. Here we've got a big pocket, and we've got a lovely tag that I've made out of, this was a calendar that I bought. Just made a little journaling card. We've got some washi tape and some little embellishments. And then here we made these two little circle pockets. I can't get my fingers in. Come here. Just little tiny tag in that one. And then we've got that big one there. This is a shaker element that I made. I showed you how to do that on camera. And again, I've just pinned it on. This is some, I don't know what you'd call it really. It's really thick paper. I've just stenciled over it. I've left it for you to do whatever you want to. You could gesso it, or you could write on it. You can do whatever you want to. And then yeah, we've just got the paper clip there. And then here I've just made a little side tuck. I've put some washi tape down, and then just some bits of ephemera, a little rabbit there, piece of tape there. And then I've just made this into a writing spot. This is just a shopping list that I bought, and I've just cut it down. Here's another little journal card that I've made out of the calendar pages, and I've just pinned that with a paper clip onto some coffee dyed paper, some stickers. Here is, I've used one of my die cuts. It's a Tim Holtz die, and it just cuts this little coin envelope, and you get the die to cut the writing bit out. So I've just popped that in there. This, I don't know what it is. It's like oh, I don't know, it's like a thick straw paper. Yeah, I just thought it was a bit different, so I've put a piece of that in. And then we've got a little sticker there. Here we've got a big pocket with some die cuts on, and then just some tags. Now I haven't put anything through these. I thought I would leave it because the journal's just a nice size. I didn't want it too chunky. And then you can decide what you want to do with them as well. You might want to put them in another journal or something like that. And then when we turn over, this is one of the leaves that I've made from when I did the gel printing. I'm just going to turn it round. I've put it in upside down. It's just a little brad, and as you can see, we painted them when I did the gel printing, and all as I've done is I've just got a brad and I've just put a little hole in the leaf like that, and then a little hole in the paper. And then you can just turn it round and you've got a writing spot there. That's just one of my stamps that I've coloured in. I just thought that made a nice page. Here is the Tim Holtz die cut again. I've used a book page and I've made another little coin envelope. Nothing in that one. That's just on some straw paper. Writing space, stenciling down there, some washi tape, writing space. Here is just a big pocket. It's one of my die cuts, and again I've just die cut some little tags for you out of my papers, and I've just popped them in there for you to use. And then here I've made a pocket with just a piece of paper, and we've got one of these postcards in. Put a faux stamp on there. It just sits in there, and we've got a big pumpkin sticker. This is a little watercolour that I did. Was it? No, it's not actually. It's embossing. Can't remember what I used there. This is all embossing. It's one of my stamps. I can't remember what I did actually. Don't know whether that's embossing powder. Anyway, it's just a little journal card that I made, and I've just pinned it onto the page there for you to use. Come on. Get the paper clip back on. Writing page, just a little guest check. I've just put a little sticker just as a writing spot. And then here I've made this double pocket out of another book page, magazine page actually, and I've just put two pieces of writing, well, it's card actually, just one each in each pocket. Yeah, and I've left that there. And then when we turn over, we're in the centre of the signature. Now, I haven't put anything on there. Maybe I'll put a little charm or something on there. I forgot about that, but I'll do that. And all as I've done is I've just pinned, I've got 2 pages from an Edith Holden book. That one's September, well, they're both September actually. And I just thought they'd be nice pinned on, and then you can do whatever you want to with them. That's that one. And then that's that one, so you can use them however you want to. Just pin that on there. Okay, and then here we've got another little journal card that's made from the calendar that I bought. I love that image, a little squirrel in the snow. And again, I've got a paper clip. Writing space, this is just a little piece of ephemera that I've made. I've just stamped on it and embossed it in black embossing powder, and then I've put my glitter pen over it and just grunged it up a little bit. And then we've got some writing space with a sticker. Here I have made a pocket out of a postcard, and I've just put in some nice papers that you can use. Just pop them in there, and then one of these sheets of faux tickets, I've put that in behind. And then here we've got a little journal card. It just says autumn. I've just pinned it on there. This one, I've used this little peg of a leaf, and this is a little just notepad that I've made, just a tiny little notepad like a matchbook thing, and that just pins on with that nice paper clip, peg rather. stenciling. This is another one of my dies. It's another little Tim Holtz die, and it's just a little envelope with a little piece of writing paper in. And again, that's on straw paper. I've just pinned it in with the paper clip. We've got one of the diary pages. I thought I'd put that in, the September page, and then pumpkin spice and everything nice, just some stickers. Here is another die cut that I've got. This is like a little faux file folder, and I've just popped that in. That's made out of a magazine page. That just sits under there. Then we've got a little pocket. Oh, just a little tagging, a little flower, some stenciling. And then here is another die cut pocket that I've made, and I've just popped in a little tag there. And then here is a big envelope that I've made, and inside I've put 2 more postcards, one with mushrooms and one with the fox. Just pop them in. You can fit a lot in there. It's a really big envelope. And then here again is another little piece of ephemera that I've made, another die cut. It's just an envelope. I don't think I've put anything in there. No, I haven't. It's just a mushroom that's on there, and I've just pinned it to the page again. What did I put? Oh, it's this one here. Yeah, I used that one, and then on the other side I made just another little file folder, and I pinned that under there like that. Here is just a little glassine bag. I've just put a sticker on, and then I've just put some little writing paper, index cards, tag, just some little bits in there for you to use. And then when we turn over, we've got this that I've pinned on. It's just to look at, really. You can write on the back of it. It's just got some mushrooms. It's just, I think they're altered playing cards actually. I'm sure, yes, they are altered playing cards. I did them a while back, but I found them in a box. We've got a grungy writing page, and then we've got another little pocket with some die cuts, and again some tags that I've die cut. Another little pocket on the back with a tag. The other side of the painter's paper, little writing spot. I've just got this nice piece of autumnal paper for you to write on, and the same on the back. And then this was a journal card I made ages ago, and again I found this. It's just that was some painty papers with gold paints and metallic ink, and then I've stamped a fern leaf and a bit of grunged it up a little bit on the back, and that goes on there. And then that's just a little writing spot that's just pinned on the other side. That's the other side of the greeting cards. I've just put a little poster there, and that is it, guys. Oh, guys, sorry, I've got a little charm there, fell out. And in the back pocket, all as I've done is I've just put in some papers for you to use. Didn't want to chunky it out, so what I'll do is I'll put a little charm in the middle on them. Yeah, on these. In fact, can that one go through? I wonder if I can get, well, I won't do it now because I'll be faffing around. But that is it, guys. That's the journal. Like I said, I'm sorry I had to finish it off camera, but I didn't want it just sitting around lying there for ages, because yeah, we're getting into autumn now, aren't we? And I'll be soon starting Christmas crafting. So yeah, I hope you like it. I have loved putting this journal together. I really have loved it. I think it's because I've not used any digitals. I've just used all my own bits and pieces. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the process, and I do appreciate you stopping by to watch, guys. So I will leave my email address if you're interested at all. Send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I see it. So as always, guys, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.